200 laps on the board. We're green at Rockingham. The Rock is back. And Chastain gonna try to make it 3 wide. Yo, thought better of it, hold on. 5 cars under a blanket, 4 of them are on the lead lap and for position. Chastain probably gonna, yeah, he'll do it. He'll clear the lapper right there, new leader. 6 cars on the lead lap at the moment due to a funky caution in the middle of green flag pit stops. Pace car pulls off, restart right here on lap number 100, the halfway point out here at Rockingham. We're back under green at the Rock. Chase Elliott will lose a lap to our leader, the 45 car, here on lap 143. And my, Tyler Rennick with a 20-second lead over Ross Chastain. Bubba Wallace is third, 1 lap down. Keselowski is fourth, a lap down. Bowman is fifth. Christopher Bell is sixth. Eric Jones is seventh. Chase Elliott is eighth, with Larson ninth, and Kyle Busch rounding out the top 10. Suddenly, what looked like a dominant race for Tyler Rennick with a 13-second lead has gotten a little hairy with these lap cars coming up here trying to make something happen. Only 4 cars on the lead lap at the moment, with Tyler Rennick leading by a massive lead, half a lap over the rest of the field. But Rennick right now getting bullied by the rest of the field. 1 to go, presented by ARN. Tyler Rennick and 2311 Racing looking for a win early on in this season. Denny Hamlin right behind him, the owner-driver right behind him, as Hamlin and Michael Jordan own this 45 car. Denny Hamlin's going to try to pull alongside, but he's not going to do it. Off of turn 4. The win belongs to Tyler Rennick and 2311 Racing. He gets the victory out at the Rock as NASCAR returns to Rockingham in fashion.
Somewhere far away awaits your destiny, but you've been led astray, so pave a brand new way. Yeah, guess who's back? Everybody get down. Guess who's back? Yeah, stand up, stand up. Takes my breath away, it pulls me right back. I can't sit back any longer and wait. Guess who is back? I'll stare in the eyes of death. Guess who is back? With fire in every breath. Guess who is back? This blood hiding in my chest. Guess who is back? We'll share this life forever. Guess who is back?
It's the ARN Thunder Series, live from the virtual Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. I'm Alan Bailey in the booth, and we are excited for race number 3 of the 2023 ARN Thunder Series. For the very first time in 2023, we're turning right and left at the Circuit of the Americas. Yes, you can see the starting order rolling across the top of your screen right there. NASCAR is in Austin, Texas at a Formula One track as we see the green flag fly at the Circuit of the Americas. We're racing road course style for the first time in 2023. Suarez pretty strong on the road courses. The Mexican-born driver does have his only NASCAR Cup Series victory coming at a road course in Sonoma. Battle right here, you can see, do not adjust your set. That is a number 43 Toyota for Legacy Motor Club. They decided to go ahead and jump over to Toyota early here in the ARN Thunder Series. And it looks like Bubba Wallace is going to give up another spot to Kyle Busch right there in the number 8 car. Bubba in that McDonald's Toyota for the rest of the season. You might be wondering, how do the points break down here in the ARN Thunder Series? It's quite simple. You can see it right here. 1 point for finishing 10th, 2 points for finishing 9th, so on and so forth, all the way up to 15 points for winning a race. But yes, 11th on down do not score points here in the ARN Thunder Series. We touched upon it earlier, Harrison Burton just outside the top 10 at the moment. This is a driver who is thinking long-term. He's on a year-to-year contract in this number 21 Ford for the Wood brothers. Legendary car number, but sponsorship has been an issue in this number 21 Ford for a number of seasons, and he is looking for something that's a little bit more stable, a little bit more competitive, but hands down, this is one of the better runs he's had in this number 21 Ford in a number of weeks. Eric Jones in the number 43 Toyota. A lot of people very happy about the fact that Eric Jones back in a Toyota with Legacy Motor Club in this number 43 Toyota at this time. He was a guy who was a top prospect at Toyota and kind of pushed out when Christopher Bell came in to take over the 20 car at Joe Gibbs Racing a few years ago. Eric kind of bounced around but found a home in this number 43 car, moved over to Chevy, and Chevy was very pleased to have him. But Legacy Motor Club looking for a little bit more factory support that Chevy just didn't have enough money for. So Toyota snatched up Legacy Motor Club, Jimmy Johnson, and this number 43 car of Eric Jones. Kind of a win-win for Toyota, but massive loss for Chevrolet, as that number 43 Toyota has had top 10 runs all season long. We have to go quite a bit a ways up to find the 4 car. Kevin Harvick in his final year here in the NASCAR Cup Series before he jumps into the play-by-play booth for Fox in 2024. We already found out that Josh Berry going to be taking over this 4 car next season, not only in the NASCAR Cup Series, but in the ARN Thunder Series. And now the question is, can Kevin Harvick get a victory in his final Cup Series season, and can he make the playoffs and contend for a second championship and go out in style here in the ARN Thunder Series and in the NASCAR Cup Series? On board, our leader, the number 99. Let's see what he's doing with a little crank it up here in the ARN Thunder Series. Busch kind of taking that defensive line in. Oh, and Bubba Wallace. Oh, crash! As the 40, oh man, as the 23 and the 8 collide in turn 1. Everybody keeps going, but Kyle Busch clearly off the pace just a little bit. Oh, that might have hurt Kyle significantly as one car is stopped on the racetrack. You can see right now Bubba Wallace kind of getting through. Kyle Busch off the pace and out of the groove as they came together here in the closing laps as the 3 car up there trying to make something happen. Yeah, Kyle Busch getting into an issue here in the closing laps out at Circuit of the Americas. He is off the pace. He will be slowing on the racetrack. We're waiting to see if Kyle Busch is going to be able to make it back to pit road or if we're going to see a caution, maybe even one. Oh, drivers trying to dodge him left and right. Ty Gibbs getting around Busch right there. Busch trying to refire. Yowza, you can see Haley sliding into the picture right there. That was a close call as Busch resets. Well, this certainly changes everything. You can see that is the 891, I should say. The 54 also stopped on the racetrack. What is happening here in the ARN Thunder Series? A number of cars, including Chase Elliott and the 48 car, all stopped on the racetrack. Same with the 20, as the AI has gone crazy here in the ARN Thunder Series. A number of these drivers simply stopping on the racetrack. We might be seeing some of these cars run out of fuel. Right now, Suarez with a massive lead over Larson Logano. Austin Dillon, Riley Herbst is 5th somehow. Not sure how he managed that. Brad Keselowski is 6th. William Byron 7th. Kyle Busch still being scored 8th on the racetrack. Bubba Wallace 9th on the racetrack with Ross Chastain just inside the top 10. But 11th on back appears to be at least 1 lap down, with Josh Berry jumping up to the 11th position. Cole Custer, who was dead last at one point, 12th on the racetrack. Shane Van Gisberger is 13th. Ryan Blaney up to 14th. Ty Gibbs 15th. Eric Jones back to 16th after running in the top 5. Tyler Rennick up to 17th. Martin Truex Jr. 17th. Chase Briscoe 19th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 20th on the racetrack at the moment. White flag, 1 to go in the ARN Thunder Series presented by the American Racing Network. Daniel Suarez has led every lap so far here at Circuit of the Americas, race number 3 of the ARN Thunder Series. But with a massive lead, Daniel Suarez will go wire to wire out here at Circuit of the Americas. Fuel's gonna apparently hold out for this number 99 Chevy. Trackhouse Racing got their very first victory with Ross Chastain in controversial fashion 1 year ago at this very track. Now they come back with Daniel Suarez in the number 99 Chevy for Trackhouse Racing, Justin Marks and Pitbull. Suarez is going to go wire to wire at Circuit of the Americas and win for Trackhouse Racing here at Circuit of the Americas. Viva Mexico! Daniel Suarez is in victory lane once again in the ARN Thunder Series. Suarez getting the victory over Kyle Larson in second, Joey Logano third, Austin Dillon fourth, Brad Keselowski going to be coming home fifth with William Byron sixth, Kyle Busch 7th, Bubba Wallace 8th, Ross Chastain, his teammate, coming home 9th, with Riley Herbst in the number 15 for Rick Ware Racing, scoring a top 10. Just outside the points, we find Josh Berry, Shane Von Gisberger, Eric Jones 13th, 14th to Cole Custer, 15th to Martin Truex Jr., 16th to Ryan Blaney, 17th to Tyler Rennick, Chase Briscoe 18th, 19th to Ty Gibbs, 20th to Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 21st to Jimmy Johnson, 22nd to Christopher Bell. Kevin Harvick, after running third for a majority of this race, gets trapped a lap down and will come home 23rd instead. Michael McDowell 24th, Noah Gragson 25th, Chase Elliott coming home 26th, Alex Bowman 27th with Austin Cindric 28th, 29th to Eric Almirola, Ty Dillon 30th, 31st to BJ McLeod, 32nd to Denny Hamlin, 33rd to Ryan Pierce, 34th to Harrison Burton after he was running in the top 15 for a majority of this race. AJ Allmendinger, a very disappointing 35th with Corey LaJoie 36th, 37th to Chris Buescher, 38th to Justin Haley, and Todd Gilliland finishing dead last out here at Circuit of the Americas. For everyone at the ARN Thunder Series from Virtual Circuit of the Americas, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track. Bye-bye, gearheads.